up, y'all? Frenchy back here with another episode of Bow Talk. My guest today, entertainment journalist, NBA host, and 1/5 of Black Girl Podcast, Gia Peppers. Let's get into it. Let me start off by saying I am proud of you.
Thank you.
I respect your hustle.
Thank you.
And you're an inspiration to so many people, including myself.
Well, you inspire me too.
To me, I think it's got to feed off of each other. So let's talk about some of these accolades because I think they're very important. Black Girl Podcast, entertainment journalist for VH1 and BET.
Yeah,
You put on for your city as the in-arena host for the Washington Wizards. If we literally went down the list, we'd be here all week of everything that you've done.
We might be here all week.
Right?
Yeah.
So talk to me. What would you say is the most satisfying thing about what you do?
Working in a place, in a space where I actually went to school for it and like actually studied journalism and have the Sally Mae bills to prove it, is like to actually be able to work and be a freelancer who doesn't ever miss a meal, or a person who, travels all the time but doesn't ever feel like I have to be a place where I'm not or who I'm not. That's the most satisfying thing. I don't have to pretend to be anybody. And I think now, especially in my late 20s, like I'm learning a little bit more about who I am and like what that journey really feels like. That love, that unconditional love that you need to give yourself, that will exude in whatever you do, in front of the camera, behind the scenes, whatever. So for me, it's like I get to be a black girl who's not always perfect, and I get to be a black girl who says some crazy things sometimes. And I mean well. It comes from a place of love, and I might say something today, and a month later have learned something new and changed my whole perspective. So now I'm just like grateful for the journey, grateful for what God has given me and what I've been able to do with what He's given me. And the most fulfilling thing is that I get paid to be myself.
Right?
And
struggles as a journalist in this game.
we have
I think we do. I think for the most part, people end up falling in love with the glamorous side of it, right? What they see, being on carpets, traveling, getting this free stuff from all these brands. But let's talk about the real hard work, the stressful nights, right? The doing this gig or doing that gig for not so much, but just to get that experience or get the look. Like, let's talk about that. Because I think people don't talk about that.
Yeah.
And I know, and you know.
I mean, first of all, being a black woman in this game is wild. We always have to face the stereotypes of like, she's angry, she's a bee if she speaks her mind. So I think that's a very, very, very annoying part of the industry that has to get fixed. And I think as we speak out about it more, as we get into these positions where you can't blackball me because I'm so powerful, like even if you say something to me, like the Jay-Z positions where he can be like, I don't want to go to the Super Bowl, it's crazy. I don't need the Super Bowl, I don't need the Grammys, I'm good. Like I'll put on my brunch and be straight. I think when you get to those places, and even on the way up when you can, try to open up spaces for other people to make sure that they're feeling seen and heard, because there's a whole lot of gatekeeping that still happens, even though there is Instagram and Twitter where you can create a following based on whatever people like about you. But I think for me, the biggest struggles are continuously being myself and understanding that like I'm just taking the long way. Like there's no, you won't see pictures of my ass. I'm not gonna be busting it down, Tatiana, though I like that song. It's stupid annoying.
It's ridiculous.
It's so annoying, but also, I'm like, why is this so catchy?
So look, you're out here. I had to bring you to this acai shop.
I know, it's so cute in there.
I need you to make your own bowl. I want to see what the Gia bowl looks like, okay? Well, we're gonna bring you behind the counter. Right. Let's get to it. Gia's masterpiece. What would you call this bowl?
Bless up.
The bless up bowl. Why?
Because I'm just blessed and I believe in favor. But mostly really just because life is a blessing. And it's like one of the things, we often test mics while we're on set. And I'm always just like, they're always like, count to 3. So I usually do 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, test up, bless up. Because it's like a blessing wherever you are, whatever part of your day that you're in. Like if you just remind yourself that you're good and you're blessed and like no matter what happens, you're really okay. Then it kind of just puts everything back in perspective. Because sometimes life can get really hard, but you bless. So bless up with this bowl here. and feel good
Yeah.
in the morning. This is the healthiest thing I've probably eaten all week. Sorry, Keisha, that's my trainer, she's gonna fight me.
Bless Up Bowl, created by Gia Peppers. Come get the Bless Up Bowl right here at Sao Acai. Gia, you gonna make it for him?
Yeah, every time.
If you love that, make sure you subscribe and check out the next video because we got a lot more coming on Bow Talk.